pandemic hit home for us in the middle of March, and it was quite a shock to our system. We've previously been looking at this through a supply chain point of view. Now we were confronted with a radical interruption in demand, and further and more importantly, a threat to the health of all of our employees and their families. Under the leadership of Mindy, our creative director, we quickly developed expertise in making fabric masks. And within about 3 weeks, we were producing in the neighborhood of 10,000 masks worldwide per week.
We were able to use lead functionality to handle the unprecedented and new amount of leads that were coming in across the country in response to our manufacturing masks and other PPE in response to COVID. And it really kind of helped our teams who had been pushed into this new role, to a certain extent, of interfacing and handling inbound leads from hospitals and other institutions that were in dire need of these materials, and use Salesforce lead functionality to really organize, prioritize, and triage all of these requests that were coming in, and then convert them into orders on the shop floor, and ultimately push them out to our fulfillment center to get to those hospitals and institutions in a way that was extremely quick and took place from everybody working at home. Salesforce's ability to enable a small company like ours, we're about 150 employees, we have a very small technology team, but the tools that are available to us are world-class, and they're exceptionally powerful, and they're fairly easy to use without hardcore developers or programmers needed on staff. The need to print a piece of paper and have that piece of paper be walked from point A to point B, it's fairly common at a small business, especially a manufacturing company like ours. But rethinking how we can do that digitally and more efficiently has really been something that we've surprisingly been able to focus on with an extreme amount of precision in the last couple months. The silver lining around COVID has really been that a 90-year-old small business, domestic manufacturer can react and be nimble and be quick, can be innovative at the same level of speed as a Silicon Valley startup. The tools that we have at our disposal empower us to think like entrepreneurs and to react to business conditions that change overnight at a pace and scale that nobody has ever seen before, and not only allowed us to survive, but I would argue thrive through all of this.